Here's a quick refresher and final review before you take your quiz on statistics. The first problem asks, a mayor wanted to see if the people in his town thought he was doing a good job by asking the people in his neighborhood for their opinion. Who's the population? Who's the sample? And was the survey random? The population is who he wanted to see, which is the people in his town, what they thought of him. The sample is who he actually asked, which is the people that's in his neighborhood. We determine if it's random by seeing did everyone in the population, so all the people in the town, have a chance of being sampled, which was only the people in his neighborhood. So no, it is not random, because people outside of the mayor's neighborhood don't have a chance to participate in the sample. A biologist was checking the vital signs of 30 male Siberian tigers to see if there's a trend in global warming and tiger heart rate. This one has a tricky population. Make sure you look at what is it they are checking and what is it they wanted to know to determine who our population is. Our population is all tigers. Since the biologist is trying to figure out a trend in global warming and tiger heart rate, the population is all tigers that are in the world. The sample is who the biologist actually checked, which was 30 male Siberian tigers. Is the survey random? No, because he only checked Siberian tigers and only the male ones. If the biologist was checking vital signs of 30 male Siberian tigers to see if there was a trend in global warming and male Siberian tigers, then it would have been random. But since we're trying to include all tigers, Siberian tigers aren't the only kind, and there's also female tigers, so that could affect what he finds in his study. The last concept we've learned is how to take a sample, which is this, and convert it to an entire population. So some backstory for this problem. On the last quiz, the grades were divided into A's, B's, and C's. Tom surveyed 20 students at random, so that's our chart, and got these results. If there's 90 kids in the class, how many would you expect to get each grade? We have A's, B's, and C's. To calculate the number of kids that get A's, we know that there was 8 out of 20 sampled. What is that out of 90 students? 20 goes into 90, 4.5 times. And 8 times 4.5 is 36 students out of 90 that would get A's. For B's, 9 out of 20 students got B's. So out of 90 students, that's 4.5 times as much. I multiply 4.5, and I get 40.5. Now, realistically, half of a student won't get B's. So that would either be about 40 students or about 41 students that would get B's. Finally, for C's, that's 3 out of 20. What is that out of 90? Again, it's 4 times as much, or 4.5 times as much. And 3 times 4.5 is 13.5 students. So 13 or 14 students would get C's.